T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now tapped into the coolest reptile podcast in the world. Welcome to Trap Talk Reptile Podcast YouTube channel, episode 377, Daytona pre-party time. Yes, I have FOMO. And no, I'm not at Daytona. Damn, mad people hit me up saying, MJ, you're at Daytona? No, I wish I was. So I thought the closest thing I could do to almost feeling like I'm at Daytona is bring some of my homies, aka some of the V-Unit family members, onto the show tonight so I can kind of feel like I'm at Daytona. So spiritually, I'm going to be at Daytona. But guys, if this is your first time tapping in, what is good? I'm your boy MJ. Do me a favor, smash that like button, get that right out of the way immediately. It's a free feature. But also, if you're into keeping reptiles, either just like admiring or just wanting to learn more about them, well, this is the podcast to be at. Smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, select all. You'll be on top of every single piece of content I drop on this YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support. If you listen to me on the major audio platforms such as Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Give me some feedback. Appreciate all the love and support. If you're looking for exclusive content, if you want to get unedited trap talks, like stuff that I've never edited before, the raw version of things, then do yourself a favor. Okay, go down to the very first link you see in the description below. Click on it. Join the Trap Talk Patreon family. As soon as you join the Patreon family, you get a link to the Discord. Okay, and that will tap you in with over 165 trappers. One way to kind of get your name in with some of the right people, doing the right moves for the longevity reasons of things. You know what I'm saying, man? Either way, we love the animals and we really prove it. So thank you so much for all you amazing, passionate trappers out there who take care of their animals and are part of this family. And if you want to come join this family, if you want to come meet us and grow with us, please, like I said, first link in the description below, and come fuck with the Trap Talk Patreon family. Patreon members, you're my hot. I appreciate you so much. I also want to say, click on this. Okay, if you got your phone, click on this QR code, and that will tap you in with all my other social media platforms, such as Instagram. You could catch me on Instagram, TrapTalkGod619. And then also, all right, I want to talk about FOMO in case anybody didn't make it to the Reptile Super Show last weekend, Pomona, which was fucking a hell of a time. Well, good news for you. On my other YouTube channel, which is called the Trap Vlogs, go to the Trap Vlogs on YouTube, subscribe, and then set your reminder for episode 86. All right, where I give you guys a thorough walkthrough of the Reptile Super Show Pomona. It was a great time. I talked with some of the heaviest hitters bending Pomona. All right. Also got sad news about Antoine. He's good. Everything's fine. I'm just saying, sad. Let's find out what that is. Okay, it's all going down tomorrow morning. Premieres 6:45 a.m. All right, don't miss it. It's going to be great. All right, and also if you didn't catch the show happened that I did live at the Reptile Super Show. That was iconic. Okay, I don't even want to let you know. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. All right, go watch it. Go see who sat down with me, and it was great. Thank you for all the love and support. I will say before we get into things, and the early birds are cracking. Before we get into things, though, really, before we get into things, support USARK and USARK Florida. All right, 100%. We need to fight for our rights. It is not a joke. This channel is a USARK supporter, gold member, all day, every day. Thank you so much, USARK, and we love you. All right. This episode is brought to you by Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. Congratulations to Mark Bailey, who just hit a DG Exantic Clown Pastel, and it's a male. Holy shit. Legendary. Nobody deserves it more than Mark Bailey, but thank you so much, Mark Bailey, for supporting this podcast. One of my OG supporters, and I'm very just like, it's one of my best friends in the game, 100%. And thank you so much for everything you've done for me, Mark. Go follow or listen. Actually, hold on. Yes, please go to Mark Bailey's Morph Market, okay? But then I'm going to piggyback that because go to my Morph Market as well because I got some Mark Bailey heat, all right? Just to kind of inform you guys, Reptile Super Show that I vended primarily for the podcast, right? But my boy Mark Bailey came down and I said, dude, don't you have some amazing animals? He's like, well, yeah. I'm like, well, dude, send them through and let's display them. By the way, Mark Bailey killed it at the Reptile Super Show. He smashed it. I don't want to get into numbers, but he smashed it. So anyways, I have a lot of the stuff that he did not sell. And I'm talking Cypress, clown combos, visual combos, mahogany, clown combos, just amazing shit. So either way, go to my Morph Market as well, because there will be a lot more first and foremost, but go to the Trap Exotics, 5-star rating all day, every day. But go to the Trap Exotics and go see what I have available. If you message me and let me know that you coming from the podcast, I'll give you a little extra off the top. And that's a guaranteed. Okay. But please go give me a follow on Morph Market and be ready, because there's going to be some stupid Mark Bailey heat going to be on my Morph Market. So I'm super excited. All right. And then also this episode is brought to you by Freedom Breeder, #1 stainless steel rack company in the game. All right. Doesn't get better than Freedom Breeder, in my opinion. Been around since the 90s, killing, smashing things. Thank you, Jesse, so much for your support. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Emilio Villarino in the building. V-Unit Mob Boss. Here he is. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
You don't look like you're raging right now for Daytona. It looks like you're in complete chill mode, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
I love it. You had a good workout this morning?
Yes.
You did legs?
Yes, sir. I got some tips. You know.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Man, thank you for being here. I got to say, I am a little FOMO'd right now, man. I third year in a row. And I feel like this year's the best year of an excuse, even though I've had a couple really good other excuses. And it's okay. I'll be there next year. But, man, Daytona, it's the week. It's ready to rock and roll. I already have hitters there right now. How do you feel about Daytona this year, man?
Great, bro. It's going to be huge. We're going to have the biggest hangout I've ever been a part of. The family's gotten real big, bro. We got the Trap. We got Suspects. We got V-Unit. We got, everyone that's not in it is still part of the fam. So, I mean, bro, we're going to be rolling 50 deep at least. Or more.
Oh, damn.
But, hey,
next year I think next year's going to be even bigger now. I mean, it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, bro. We're in this for the long haul. So,
right.
We'll do it next year.
Right. And I definitely want to help organize anything as far as what we can do to make this event next level. Like, I would love to maybe DJ it or something, or some. Let's just get it cracking. You know what I mean? Yeah. My first Daytona, I want it to be so historical. It's not even fucking funny. And Lily will be there with Leo, and he'll have earmuffs, and it'll be a great time. But listen, early birds are cracking. Can we say hi to some people in the early bird comments? Because it's jumping right now. And I see a lot of V-Unit family members. And let me know if there is a V-Unit family member I don't recognize. And if you want to say, yo, that's a family member right there, shout them out, okay? All right. And I think we know who Morph Master J is. V-Unit family member all day, every day. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Trap Talk Patreon member, one of the freshest Patreon members to hit the family. Orange County Chondros. This guy's all in the game, bro. And chondros. We're not talking ball pythons. We're not talking the typical getting your feet wet with the reptiles. We're talking this guy's going in starting off with chondros. I don't mean to keep laughing at that. I'm just saying that takes a lot of cojones. I'm just saying I'm excited for him. I'm excited for him. And you got support. He's part of the Patreon members, bro. So now I'm gonna try to guide you the best way I can, buddy. But thank you so much. Go give him a follow, please, guys, on Instagram.
Orange got a
County
good coach.
Chondros. I met him too. What's awesome about this situation is I met him in person, met his whole family. Really awesome guy, and he just loves it. And God bless him, man. I loved it too. So I'm rooting for him. It's gonna be good. Shout out to my homie Orange County Chondros. Shout out to my OG young homie right here, Aiden Burke. How old are you now, Aiden? 16, 17? Dude, this guy's been a trapper since he was like 14 years old. One of my youngest trappers ever to hit the family group. But shout out to me, Aiden Burke, Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. Miller's Menagerie in the building. Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. Big Mike, 1776 Exotics. You need to link up with my homie Big Mike. Well, Mike needs to link up with you, but I feel like he should be part of the mix. I feel like, I don't know. He's awesome, bro. Big Mike is a homie, and he's down.
He said he was in Port Arthur, right?
Yeah, he's not far. He's somewhere.
Is he going to Daytona?
I don't know. Big Mike, drop a message. If you're going to Daytona, I would love for you to link up with the V-Unit family Emilio is the guy right here, and Mike's my guy, man. Like when I go to Florida, Sock and then Big Mike. Those are my, and obviously you now, but I'm just saying, man, Florida got it going on. Big Mike, my OG, my first Trap Talk Patreon member ever too. First one ever joined over 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? This is why, don't you love the community we build, Emilio? Isn't it just priceless? I love it.
Feels great, bro.
DP Exotics in the building. Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. Travis Gordon in the building. TNS Reptiles Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. The big man, Freddie. Morph Valley Reptiles V Unit. God, man, this guy. He has. Hey, by the way, Texas does not have mountains.
Oh shit.
It does though. No, he. I'm pretty sure there was mountains. Remember that picture he sent? Well, those were mountains, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, shout out to homie Ryan. Much love and respect. V Unit family member and Trap Talk family member. Eric's More Factory. It's my guy right here. I like this guy. V Unit family member all day, every day. Also in your area. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Right. All right. Damn, the homie Jonathan in the building. I pronounce that. I told you, I'm not the only one.
Polygyny, Reptilia.
I don't even know. I can't, but I love him and his sister a lot. They're awesome people. This name fucks with me every single time.
Polygyny.
Polygyny. I think polygyny. That's what it is. That
when you say that word, I think about something bad. But whatever.
Me too.
Hey, my bad, y'all. But hey, it's an original name and it's popping. Okay.
Listen. Go. For degenerates, it's not going to work. But for people who could understand, either way, I fuck with that logo. Jonathan, I love you, man. You know, and your sister, she's awesome. That's just so funny. JQ, Ball Pythons, V Unit family member, Jay, right? Is that he goes by Jay?
JQ. Yep.
JQ. And he's close by you as well.
Yes, my Cuban brother from another mother.
You guys had lunch the other day or some shit.
Yeah. Me, him, and Bosa. Yeah, he lived like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from me.
What were you guys plotting? I'm just curious. So what was going on during the lunch, or were you guys talking shit, or
just talking the ball python game, bro? Especially the puzzle game. He's deep in puzzle. You know,
you weren't talking sunsets.
He doesn't talk sunsets. He talks puzzles.
I like that guy. Pressure Pythons. I like his logo, bro. You understand? That's a spray bottle. That's unique.
Keeping it clean, brother.
I also would think that's either a cleaning service or it could be a barber shop as well. But obviously there's a snake wrapped around it. Either way, I think that's a really good idea because goddamn do I love spraying my animals. Because I can get away with it, just so you know. Shout out to the homie Pressure Pythons, B Unit family, Royal Addiction in the building. What is good? One of the OGs right here. Okay, that's what's up. Good to see him. Jeremy's a homie right here.
Jeremy.
Florida hitter right here, Bod's Exotics.
Yeah. Homeboy just hit some lavender Posset monsoons.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. I'm not a lavender fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100, but I like Jeremy.
It's all good.
Yeah. Julio Fulio in the building. Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. North Star Exotic Pets. Do you have a pet store, or is that just or all your animals pets? What would you call that? Are you guessing pet store, or are you guessing pet store, or are you guessing that all the animals they keep are pets?
Well, he just came up with that name. He's just starting out with
or maybe he wants to sell pets.
Yeah, he's in the V Unit fam too. Michael Scott.
Damn, I love The Office, dog, for sure. You won me over with that, 110%. I'm a big. Do you watch The Office at all? Whatever, dude. God damn, you're Cuban. All right, here we go. Lord Brown Bear. That's a hard ass name, bro. Say that name.
Lord Brown Bear.
That's a hard ass name. Dude, that sounds like a tribal name, right? Or something like I don't know. I thought that was. How are you not excited over that name? That name was sick, bro. God, man, Emilio. His leg day sucked all the energy out of him, bro. I'm just kidding. Scale Fins and Feathers, the homie Josh. What is good? Trap Talk Patreon member all day, every day. The homie Angel in the building. Reptile Club 310 in the building. And listen, you know what? I think it's game time at this point because we kind of dragged this intro, and I want to end it with the homie Angel, because he is sick as fuck, Trap Talk Patreon member, and he's a Dodger fan. So why not end it in style with the Dodger fan? Hold on. By the way, if you are inside the live chats tonight, do not be shy with any super chats. If you want to show some love, if you think this episode is worth anything super chat worthy, drop a super chat like my homie Aaron from Balls of Paradise, who is also a V Unit family member, correct? Isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
And
Big
he's a Trap Talk Patreon member.
And he's a sunset lover.
And he's a sunset lover, man. And we got the general in the building, Martin Morphs, who just came up on some sick-ass hurricane head clowns from the homie Mark Bailey, which are being shipped as soon as weather gets cool. But appreciate the super chat. And we got another super chat. I'm going to shout these out before we hit the intro because I love super chats. And here we go. Creative Reptiles, V-Unit family member all day, every day. That's a homie right there. Hey, family, I love y'all. V-Unit, Suspects, Wiz, Tang, Wild Bunch, Me Familia. That's all day, every day. Guys, do what you got to do to stay hydrated. Do what you got to do to get your mind right. But it is the pre-party to Daytona, NARBE. Emilio, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Where are you checking right now? Your pulse or what was going on?
Nah, I got a morph market.
Someone send this guy batteries. We got to get going. Let's go. You ready for do more in the future? Trap Talk podcasts?
Yes.
Man.
Only Trap Talk. Exclusive.
Yes, exclusive.
Oh.
So stop calling us.
Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the crop, gotta love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with everybody, we do it. Everybody, we do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up.
And we're live, episode 377. Hey, yo, Emilio, what rhymes with biz?
Wiz.
That's what I'm talking about. And Wiz is strictly
What it do?
business. My boy in the building.
What up, man? What's good, Emilio? What's good, MJ? My G's.
Thank you, man. What an honor to have my boy here who I've seen come up in this game from the bottom. And look where he's
Yes.
at, man, doing his own
facts.
thing, building his own community, and just fucking living the life. My man, big Wiz family guy too, bro. I've seen this guy have his newborn. I think it was his second newborn, correct? Yeah, right. I'm just living
The
his
last baby.
We're like switch chapters, man. Like you're
Facts.
at where I was when we met, and now I'm at where you were at when we met. And it's just a beautiful thing, bro.
Bro, it's the best, bro.
Man.
And I love being able to see you go through all them trends, like the whole journey you went through, bro. You know, I've been there
Life.
from the jump. So
yeah, man.
bro, I watched you go through the ups, the downs. Like,
yeah.
People jumping on your back, people jumping off your back, people jumping at your head. And the one thing I could say through it all, bro, you stayed MJ, bro. Like, yo, salute to you. And you laid the blueprint for all of us, you know what I'm saying, who do this podcast shit. So,
Yeah.
Authentic motherfucker.
Facts.
I appreciate it, man. But honestly, I know that's what kind of draws the kind of people you want in your life. I mean, people who really fuck with you for who you are will never switch up on you because they understand you. They understand you and they kind of know, like, all right, you're not perfect. Obviously, there's levels to, you know, like there's morals, correct? Like, you know, there's obviously things anyone could do to where it's like I got to cut ties, but like, you know, me, I am who I am. You know what I mean? And honestly, you guys know nothing fucks with me and my animals. Like that's my number one.
Always been number one. Yep.
That's your number one. That's all our number one. So that's why we all kind of like are on the same page, man. But Wiz, I just want to say right now, I think it's awesome that no matter where our journeys took us throughout this growth, it connected us with the same people, like my boy Emilio here, man. Like look at this.
Wild.
This is great. You know, I always say you are who you hang around with, and you know, and it's so much truth, man. And it seems like you've been surrounding yourself around a lot of growth. Do you feel like that's accurate?
Bro, I like being stagnant is not something I want to be around. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if you doing the same thing you was doing yesterday, or your grind is the same as it was last year, bro, you can miss me with that. I'm not pressure P what to do. You can miss me with that, man. I'm trying to be around people who doing better than me to keep it all the way 100. Because then that always gives me something to aspire to. You know what I mean? And you, Emilio, like y'all never came with no like hating. You know what I mean? Never been like negative towards a new person, never been negative towards up and comers. Like y'all all been mad welcoming. So you made it easy. Y'all made it easy. People like y'all. Yeah.
And, you know, like, I don't know, Emilio, what do you think, man? Do you feel like approach is everything? Like, do you feel like, you know, your life could be easy in almost anything if you approach people properly and with respect? I think that's what it's all about, right? Like checking your ego at the door and just like, you know, just coming to people correct. I feel like
you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. And something that Wiz just said, being stagnant is unacceptable.
Yeah.
We need to push each other every single day through ideas, through being honest, through just being real with each other. You know, nobody wants someone just patting them on the back.
Right.
If you're just patting someone on the back, you're not helping them.
Right.
So
I think one thing I also, before we bring our next guest in for the night, I want to say, Wiz, I know it took a lot of balls to start that podcast because I know you weren't trying to do something and then stop it. Like I know if you were going to do something, you were going to stay 10 toes on it. And I got to say, man, props on it, dog. Like you're sticking to that time slot and that's your time right there. And you know it.
It's so sweet, bro. Like,
I love it.
Like I said, y'all laid the blueprint. You know what I mean? Like Mike from Herb Collectors, like y'all made it easy. T-Keys, of course. Y'all made it easy for the platform to be there for people to want to jump in that live and show off some animals and show off a little bit about themselves and all that. And with like the homeboy Joey D, like he brought a whole nother mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like not only is he younger than us, you know what I mean? So he think differently, but he into colubrids and he's showing me animals I ain't even know existed. So big salute to Joey D too, man. Big salute to Joe, and he's here right now.
Salute to Wiz,
bro. You know what it is, man.
What up, dogs?
What up, Joey D?
Look at the youth on the screen right now. This is
Joey franchise right there, man.
Joe D in the building. I love this guy, bro. What's good, Joe?
Yeah, that's the franchise.
Joe.
Joey D, what's up? One of my original members. Love you, man.
I was gonna say, Joe, how did this all start for you again? As far as introduction to Emilio, just refresh the people's memory out there as far as what connected you to Emilio and the rest of the group.
Yeah, me and Emilio actually, funny enough, the day before November Pembroke Pines last year. So we met a little less than a year ago, off by a few months. I saw someone else post that Emilio was going to be vending the show. I followed Emilio. Funny story. I followed him from my personal profile by accident first. I meant to do it from like my snake Instagram. So I unfollowed him from my personal one and then followed him from my business one. But I'm walking in the show the next day and he recognized me because I know he recognized me because he saw my regular profile picture. He was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" We started talking and, you know, seeing all that. I was seeing him online too and whatever. I think I started watching Hair Down and that stuff, but yeah,
he was super surprised that I recognized him.
Joe, you know, check out the episode I had with Joe, New Breed on the Block. But you know, Joe, I think I remember you saying you had a little bit of a shyness in you, like you know, you weren't always really the person that approached people, or is that am I
No, you're right. I'm super shy. I'd still call myself shy sometimes. It depends on the situation.
So I mean that is normal. I feel like in the Reptile game, there's a lot of shy people in the game, right? At first, at least, right? And I'm curious, like what you told yourself before even going to Emilio? Like, what was, if you game plan anything, or you just said, fuck it, I'm going to walk up to him? Like, what were you kind of telling yourself?
Now, you know what it is? I'm shy, but when there's something I'm like confident about or passionate about, that shyness doesn't hold me back. So when it's something about reptiles, like I could talk to a brick wall if it'll listen to me about reptiles. So,
Right.
I mean, there's no, yeah. So it's that comes naturally for me. And, you know, I do the show with Wiz now, like that's no problem. So, you know, I could talk to anyone about it. So that's all good.
Yeah. The homie Wiz was just giving you props right now due to the fact that you bring a lot to the table, man. Like, honestly, you're a great fucking partner in crime with what Wiz has created with the podcast, but also, you know, your love and passion for something other than ball pythons is what I love. You know, like you're tapped into the colubrid game, and you're always dropping new shit in the chats and just kind of geeking out over it, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with all that? Do you feel like the ball pythons will eventually be the back burner, or is ball pythons already the back burner? What's going on with the colubrids right now as far as that goes?
Nah, I said it in my last YouTube video. Ball pythons are like, I mean, just go on Morph Market, man. The most popular pet snake in the world by 1,000,000%. There's no competition. I don't think it'll get pushed to the back burner. I was thinking about this literally today out of nowhere, but like all this shed testing technology, you think about it, you could do all of this. It's going to be a lot easier for people to hit more of those, you know, sought after combos now, because now they know whether all their pos sets are positive or not.
Right.
So it's an interesting mindset. I don't think we'll ever run out of stuff to make with these ball pythons. I think there's going to be a chase for a very significant period of time.
Real quick, Joe is that guy, much like you, MJ, that is pushing people to open their eyes to other species, not only colubrids. He as most of you, you know, it's cool to have other species, man. It's not only ball pythons.
Well, I mean, because like I said, God bless the ball pythons, because that's what all started it from since I was a fucking kid.
Yep.
But let's talk about stuff as far as respecting reptiles on another level. You can only respect a ball python for what it is, and it's a goddamn trading card. It's what it is, and that's fine. It's a beautiful, fun game. It's a fun game, right? But if you want to talk about working with something that gives you a fucking run for your money, meaning like, okay, I ain't fucking with this snake today, or like, God damn it, like one of those things that make you have to work for it. That's kind of where you kind of understand the like, because then again, like, why do you want to make your life harder unless you really love it, right? And so you never know, there might be a reptile out there that you love so much to where like it's just gonna make you appreciate things more, man. And I don't know, and you're already catching that at a young age, Joe. So that's huge on you, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't find out about this shit to my 30s, bro. Like literally in my 30s, I didn't find out about this shit.
And bro, I love seeing how like just Mac Dre and Alice, bro, just the strides you made with them, bro, is crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. So now I want a Bell's face.
Since we're talking about crazy, and we're talking about, I guess I gotta scratch the title of this because ain't no pre-party. It's a party right now. It's a party. The party has started. There it is. Look at Big Keys.
Hell no.
Yeah,
We're gonna have us go live. They didn't even warm me up.
Damn,
let's go. Hey man, this is where the party at, man. What y'all doing sitting on a chair right now, man? Ain't no party wings, man. What y'all talking about?
My mic is attached to my table. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to stay right here, buddy. What are you eating? That looks delicious. Is Patrick using his hands?
Pat always eating, B.
Your phone is always.
Don't.
That's Pat. We watching the show. We watching the show.
Hey, Big Keys, you ready for the show though? What's going on? Daytona.
We at Universal. We at City Walk right now, chilling.
Damn. And how many people in the crew? I mean, I saw Lord and Lion there in the picture not too long ago. Who's all with you?
They're over there. They're over there eating nasty food.
Damn. What is that? Is it Indian food? No.
What's nasty food?
What's nasty food? What are you talking about?
7 of us right now. 70 B.
Oh shit! I know what it is. Damn, my bad.
No, it's not me.
It was me the whole time. It was me the whole time.
It wasn't Pat, man.
It wasn't Pat. Yeah, Miguel from PR here. Marcus Wolf, Orphologix, Lord of Lion, Austin, Dragon Soul.
KG and D on the way.
KG and D on the way. Yeah, they on the way. Yeah, they just landed.
Wait, KG's rolling up?
That's what's
Yeah.
Damn, bro, this shit's hurting my soul right now, man.
Where you at, MJ?
You in the wrong spot.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm right.
Emilio, I hope you bring your ass tomorrow.
Right.
Don't wait till Saturday, brother. Stop playing.
I know I don't see Florida people sitting on the chair over there.
We got two Florida cats.
Oh my God.
We got a Canadian right here. We got Chicago right here.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Chicago already here, man. Come
No
on.
wilding.
Hey, I might
Tomorrow's
make it
still
to
Friday,
tomorrow, bro.
So what? Okay,
We'll be there
Baby, are you taking us fishing tomorrow morning?
Yeah, they
Nah,
trying to go
I'm
fishing tomorrow morning.
Who's going fishing tomorrow?
We trying to work that out. What we gonna do? Well, then we don't know anything. We don't know anything. We'll figure it out. Yo.
Patrick just yelling out shit, bro.
Oh yeah, Patrick. See, Patrick bullshit. Patrick supposed to bring the boat, but he ain't bringing the boat, so he wanted to go. But we gonna figure it out though.
Patrick's like, let's go skydiving. Fuck. Hey, there he is. Patrick was good with it, man. Hey, what
up, MJ?
Hey, you gonna buy anything at Daytona? Let's talk about it real quick.
Come on, where you at? This look like Hollywood Boulevard right here, MJ. You know what I'm talking about?
No, it don't. That look like mini Vegas.
No, it don't. It do kind of look like Vegas.
Look at all these people, man.
Damn, what's good with you, Patrick? You gonna buy anything at the show or what?
Say that again.
You gonna buy anything at the show?
No, definitely not. I'm just here for the people, man, to show the people in Florida support. I'm here to meet them. You know what I mean? They come out to Tinley every year, bro. I'm here to meet them halfway.
Hey, Pat, how you gonna say definitely not?
That's always the plan, Emilio, right? That's always the plan going in. That's always the plan.
He's aggressively lying to himself. That's okay. You got to do
exactly. Like, you gonna buy any Jordans? Nah, I'm just looking, man. Just looking, dude.
Facts.
Well, okay, but what are you looking for if you were to look for it? What's going on? What is something that Patrick could use in his mix right now with all the ball python shit in the collection?
Dude, Florida, man, they deep, right? You got Fireball with, you got so many people down in Florida working different shit, bro. So, yeah, you got Steve, like DG, Paul, like I can't even name one receptor because Florida is deep, right? And in projects, I'm not just saying just because I'm in Florida, but there are people that are working some serious projects down here. So I'm trying to see all of it, MJ. You know what I mean? See all of it, man.
I mean, are we talking about the Mecca? Like, isn't Florida the state where all this ball python shit first started coming in at? Like, so like we're talking
very close to it, right? Very close to it. Yeah, it's very close to the heart of it, I think.
Aren't the Barkers in Florida?
Texas.
Oh, they're in Texas. Okay. Who's in Florida? What big Florida?
It's deep over here. You got the whole V unit down in Florida. You know what I mean? Yeah, let Emilio talk, man. It's a whole V unit down here. They roll deep in Florida. So I'm here to see you know what I mean?
Hey,
MJ, you got to be out here too, man.
I'll be out there next year.
Like 3 times for me.
All right, get me off this camera, man. Yo, I'm about to turn up.
All right, yeah, Keys. Hey, so Keys, what's on the agenda, bro? What's good? Tell us what the game plan is for the weekend.
It's top secret.
Top secret. Never teach the Wu-Tang. Never teach the Wu-Tang. No, but we're gonna we gonna be hanging out, man. Just trying to stay out of trouble. And plenty of green tea.
Yeah. Hey.
Looks like you've been.
Hey, y'all gonna see me on some green tea for the first time.
Oh, you already know, man.
We go hit.
Yeah. Oh, you know, we got this man with us.
Hey, give him the phone, bro. Give that dude the phone right now.
Water break.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Yo,
my guy right here. How you enjoying Florida or what?
It's nice. I like the weather here. I like the humidity. So, I like. It's nice. Bro, Cali was hot, but here it's a little warmer. But I already know the weed.
MJ, it feel like we in a hot sauna, dog, in a steam sauna the whole thing. Hell no. Listen to Austin, man.
Austin,
I like it.
Austin, is that your first time in Florida?
Yeah. First time in Cali last month. First time in Florida this month. It's nice. It's nice.
Dude,
I like
Florida,
this out.
Florida,
This is perfect for ball python. Is about it, man. You ain't got to spray them nothing, man.
Florida straight got jungle weather, bro. It's like it's straight humid, man. But
straight humidity, 99%. I like it. I like the one. Eggs in this motherfucker.
Hey, so what are you looking forward to this weekend, Austin?
Got that. I just want to go meet everyone down here. Go in Florida. Say hi, see some amazing animals, see some good people. That's what's up.
All right, I would keep talking to you, but Patrick's too fucking loud. Put keys back. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yo, Pat's is lit right now. He's having the time of his life. NJ already knows, man. Hey, I can be a little loud, So.
Good, bro. God,
all love. Give me back the keys.
Where's Keys? Is he around?
Oh, he's right here.
Yo. Keys, all right, listen. I don't want to hold you up tonight, but man, what do you got to say to anybody out there who's never been?
Well, hold up before they take off. Let me walk over here real quick and see what else is here.
Get away from Patrick.
Let these other people say what's up. See if they still ever sit down.
All right.
But yo, we're gonna be getting in all weekend. It's gonna be a party. If y'all see me, say what up, please do.
Yeah,
yes,
man. So what
and for those that's going out with us Saturday, we're gonna leave out pretty early. So get at me, please.
So what's the gathering like? What do you guys have planned? When do you guys hooking up and all that shit? What's going down?
Hold on. You got Miguel PR.
Yeah, that's my dog right there. That's my dog, bro.
Marcus, hey, what up?
Yo, what up, guys?
Where you guys at right now? We're right over here.
Oh, I've had that dude on the show.
Right over there. You guys go.
How does that guy
Go
look?
to mode. Gotta go to mode. You don't like sushi? I don't eat no damn sushi. Look at it.
Yeah, that fool made a mess.
Only one thing better than sushi, and I don't know who's watching, but it's pussy.
What?
Wow. Okay. Well,
hey, Miguel's back up.
I know, right? Hold up. Let me see what's going up in the chat. Hold up. I don't agree with nothing he's saying.
Yeah, we can't have sexual talk with this many men, bro. I'm sorry. This is too much.
Yo, it is mad loud. I can't even hear.
Yeah, enjoy. Do your thing. We love you, Keys. Have a good night. Give it up for Keys.
Much love, brother. Much love.
It's a fucking party over there. God damn.
They having a good ass time.
Hey,
bro.
Miguel don't talk like that, yo.
He's having a good time. Amazing in the zone. I mean, obviously, you see how he enjoyed his sushi? Shit was
Holy shit.
Damn, man. But it's cracking over there. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's a good time, bro. That's for damn sure. But man, let's get into some Daytona talk, man. Like, I want to be for reals as far as what you guys really expect to see at Daytona, if anything, and if there's a certain vendor that pops out, like Emilio, is there somebody who you're like, damn, I want to maybe go to that table first, or anything like that? Let's get into it.
Well, straight up, keeping it real, right? I'm gonna go to Fireball's table. He's got a new display.
Damn.
He's got everything's gonna be looking spiffy. That's where I'm gonna spend a lot of time. I'm gonna go to Brock's table. Brock Wagner.
Damn, Brock's gonna
go
be
to,
there.
Steve. Steve's got his new logo up, his new decor.
Saw that. Shout out to Steve MORPHS.
MORPHS. Show set up. Look, it's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And man, honestly, bro, I just want to hang out with my peeps. We're gonna roll super deep. We're gonna get banged up. We're gonna have a hell of a time, bro.
It's a movie, bro.
And I got to hear from Joe. First and foremost, Joe, this is your second Daytona or your first Daytona? Remind me how many Daytonas? Second Daytona. Okay. But this Daytona is going to hit a little different, man, because you've gained quite a bit of ground over the last year as far as the people.
Last year.
Wait, real quick. I have to say this. Last year, he went to Daytona and didn't speak to anyone. This year.
That's what I was going to say. I went with my brother. We drove one day.
Let me finish. This year, he's a fucking star.
Yeah.
Okay?
I love it.
Let's go.
Joey franchise.
Anyway, so Emilio was making fun of Joe's evolving. So go ahead, Joe. Continue.
No, exactly what Emilio said. Last year, I went with my brother. We were like, all right, let's do the one-day trip thing. Yeah, we drove there. We went. Bought a couple things. We talked to the vendors that we bought from, and that was about it. That was about all the people we talked to, besides Morph Jungle and Delray Exotics, because those are our boys, our local guys. But literally, we went there and didn't talk to a single person. I probably saw a ton of people that I now know, and I just didn't know who they were back then. So now it's going to be hella different because we're rolling with the squad.
Now, as much as that's all fun and dandy, you also have a YouTube channel you've been maintaining. Are you going to get a vlog in, buddy? What's going on with that?
I'm going to get a vlog in. Hey, bro, you gave me that challenge. You know that screenshot's going at the beginning of the video.
What screenshot?
Well, you'll see it when you watch the video.
Oh, man.
You typed something in the V-Unit chat. You said you have to do this. I said, okay, I will. So I screenshotted it, and it's going to play at the start of the video.
Damn. People exposing me, dog. What's this policy of taking screenshots out of the V unit? Because I thought that was a safe place. I don't know how I feel.
No, it was nothing. It was nothing bad.
But still, you're capable. Now you're capable of taking. Emilio, do you want to address this?
y'all in the V unit know what this is. That's the Vader choke. First you get choked, and then.
Hey, I want to talk a little bit about something that I feel like is very valuable to almost any friendship, but especially community, is like a little bit of tough love that you have to give sometimes, Emilio, right? And that's tough love, meaning the truth behind certain things that may hurt. And I know the truth hurts. Like, Wiz, you've learned some things that turned out to be true, the actual hurts, as far as anything, as far as breeding, like, certain genes you can't fuck with, all that type of things, right? But, what's the way to break that down to somebody without pissing them off, you feel like, Emilio?
Good question.
Because I feel like you're good at that. Like I from what I see, like people don't get offended when you.
Well, I say it how I kind of would want to hear it, and we'll go into a debate and we'll talk about it, and I'll listen to them, and then if I have to fully explain it thoroughly, I will. I don't mind that, and we might agree at the end and we might not, but what I'm saying is something that has to be said.
Yeah.
That's why I'll say it. And if they don't want to listen, okay, man, move on. You don't want to listen, that's up to you.
Do you think it's up to like either one of us at this point to like have to tell someone to slow down if we see that they're going too fast?
I have told people to slow down, and if they listen, I mean, if they want to hear it. If they don't want to hear it, hey man, go ahead. Knock yourself out.
But
right?
I feel like that's red flag number one if they don't want to hear it, right?
Yes.
People don't want to hear it means that they're not going to almost hear anything. And I feel like that could be a hard person to kind of like keep around. But what are you going to do if they're a part of things? That's why I'm trying to figure out how I could work around people like that better, because people like that I go head to head with all the time. And I don't want to have to go head to head with them. I'm just trying to get through to them. Like, listen, I know how, it's very unfortunate that you paid for a fucking het that labeled that, but chances are if you don't have that shit shed tested and you don't have proof of this and that, you don't know if you have a het or not. Like it's, that type of shit. Like a lot, and also one thing too is like a lot of, you notice people in the beginning who get into this and invest in certain projects are super hardcore and are like team this project and fuck the other projects. Like, can we just relax a little bit? I think do your thing, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of like why, Joe's not just all about ball pythons and he's into colubrids because he's doing Joe. Like he's not fucking following anyone's formula, but Joe's formula,
Real quick, I respect everyone's projects, everyone's species. There's no reason for us to belittle anything anyone's doing. I think that's just, it's kind of disrespectful.
But here we go on the catch end of things. People really belittling things aren't even doing anything. Like these are motherfuckers. They're not even playing the game. You know what I mean? Like right, Wiz? Do you feel like that's accurate? Like I feel like anyone really involved in this isn't really downing anything. They're just they're doing them, right? Does that make sense?
Yep. Because you're too focused on like what's going on behind me and next to me to be worried about what anybody else doing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Besides like that circle, you know what I mean, that you fuck with. But that goes back to the same thing, like being able to take advice and take suggestions from people without being all butthurt about it. Like, because with it coming from somebody, Emilio, MJ, Keys, Joe D, it's coming from a place of love, first of all. You know what I'm saying? It's not a hating comment or remark. So it shouldn't even cross your mind that it's something negative attached to it. And then it's just another person who wants to see you improve and be better. So like don't take things. A lot of people very sensitive nowadays, bro. Like way overly sensitive.
Take it all personal, and that's fine too.
Personal, bro.
Yeah, and honestly, go ahead.
Last interview I had with you, like I told you, you was like, "Yo, what's going on with the season? How's the eggs going?" Blah blah. I'm like, "Yo, I've had like mad problems with the incubator." Blah, and you like, "Yo, real quick, have you ever thought about doing this, this, and this?" And I was like, "No, but I will now." You know what I'm saying? And then you just moved on with the conversation. It wasn't like a point your finger at me or look down your nose at me kind of thing. It was just like a, yo, give this a try, see if it works type of thing. So like like it's all about where it comes from, I think.
Yeah, and also too, like my whole life, and I think mainly because like, and I love my pops, but all through my life, I had a lot of pressure from my dad to do good in sports. So I always felt like I had to prove my shit. Like I had to like to where let's just say like here's one good example, right? I remember in baseball, like I would have a good hit, right? And then a coach would be like, dude, that was a good hit, but if you would have just tweaked this a little bit, like it would have done this. And my head, I'm like, go fuck yourself. I just hit the wall. Like, but he's like, all right, dude, I'm just letting you know, like if like that was my attitude back then. And it caught up to me, obviously. But in this game, I know that everyone starts a fresh blank page. Like everyone, basically, your knowledge is a book, right? But it's all blank pages. So what you do is you fill this book up with shit that you learn. So the more you fuck up, the more you find out what you do not to fuck up. And then you just you just remember, like here's the thing, it's okay to fuck up, but don't repeat it. Like you can't repeat history. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to like, and here's the thing, bro, like I feel like sometimes, like, you know, especially when we get into conversations about neglect and like shame on you if you don't take, I sometimes feel like that's unfair because life does happen and people might have that one-off situation where, fuck, man, like my snakes didn't get the water they needed for this week. I don't want nobody to beat themselves up over something like that. The thing is, it shouldn't happen all the fucking time.
Again and again.
It should happen where it's like, it should make you feel like shit. Like, you know, think about people who leave the rat in overnight, or it's not, by the way, I'm going to fucking check this right now. Unless you're getting starved feeder rats that haven't had water or food, that fucking rat is not going to eat that snake overnight. Okay. I'm sorry, but at least not holes, maybe nipping, but you're not going to wake up to the hole. And I hate a motherfucker who just lies. And meaning like, they're like, hey, MJ, can you tell me what, like, look at my snake, look what the rat did. And I'm talking like fucking chew marks. And I'm like, bro, how long was that rat in there? Overnight? No, it wasn't. You fucking liar. Dude, you probably left that rat in there and took off and were gone for like for a week. You know what I mean? Yep. That shit happens when you leaving it for too long. So I'm just saying, dude, it's okay to fuck up in this. And everyone's fucked up. I have some of the biggest names. You want to hear something pretty fucked up? And I don't think he did this maliciously. Obviously, I would hope not. But one time I had a loose snake and I was so upset about it. And he's like, oh man, don't worry about it. One time I forgot to feed a whole rack of hatchlings, or I forgot to give a whole, like he basically housed a whole bunch of hatchlings and didn't give them water and completely forgot.
No.
And like over 40 hatchlings just died.
Oh no.
Yeah. And he's like, it's okay. One time I did. And I was like, wow. Yeah. Like never that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man, like don't ever beat yourself up, but just don't repeat that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did anybody want to capitalize on that?
What I would say to everyone out there is you have the most amount of help there has ever been in the industry. Take advantage of it.
Big facts.
Pretty simply put, if one of us points something out to you, we've been through everything you're going through and we want to help you.
Yeah.
It's coming from a place of love. It's not to hold you back. It's not to hurt you in any way. Just have an open mind, you know?
Yeah. And don't take it personal. Like
don't be so, there you go.
You just don't like
took it out of my mouth.
Don't think, oh my God, he's coming at me. Like, no, dude, he's looking out. He's looking after you. Like, he's looking out for you, dude. And everyone has their way. Like, even me, sometimes I have my way of like telling people something, and it's like, dude, whoa, like that's just my personality. And that's why I'm trying to get coached by Emilio. Like, what's a good way to approach? And I just think people need to understand your personality. If they don't, right? All I know is I'm coming from a good place, and this is why I say, and God bless everyone who. You want to know the fucking typical thing people say when they say they want to get into chondros? What do you think they say? I got to do a ton of research for
research. Yeah,
oh, do you have to do a ton of research? Is that what that is? How about fuck your research? Experience is what you need to fucking go through.
Yeah, you've been telling me that too.
I'm telling you right now.
You've been telling me that shit.
Just fucking do it. Just do it. And especially because you got the coolest reptile podcast in the world. You know how many episodes you could just go to and just fucking figure it out? Like, man, life is just easier if you fucking do it, right? Like,
that man is so passionate about it. All you got to do is hit him up.
Yeah,
he's so passionate about the chondro.
Like you said, the best thing about right now is the whole community basically is so open, bro, and like welcoming to any questions or any issues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've answered pretty questions of people who ain't never bought a snake from me and probably never will. Not because like I expect them to, but because I just want them to be able to do that shit right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What are some conversations, Joe and Wiz, that kind of stuck out of like some of the podcasts you've done? Like any topics that stand out the most to you that like, dude, this right here fucking hit right here. What you guys were talking about that you could think of?
Yeah. Like just how good this is for everybody's mental health, bro. We had like a little mini mental health episode, bro. And like,
yes, bro.
Everybody on there was like, yo, this is my release. This is my safe place. This is my, you know what I mean? My de-stress. This is where I go for my peace. And that really, I thought I was the only one, you know what I'm saying, who dealt with my mental health issues and whatever with these animals. And I'm not. Everybody do. So
hey, leave that light. Hey, leave that light off, Joe. It's way harder without the light. I swear to God, it looks good. Cut that light. Yeah, cut that light.
It's an autumn.
Oh,
turn
no.
it off, you're saying?
I don't know, but when you have the all black background, that shit looks sick.
Yeah, it was.
I know. These are automatic lights. That's why if I move, they turn on.
Just like how Emilio needs batteries, work on that. Okay, so just because I'm just saying that backdrop with no light, that shit look clean. I'm just like,
I know it does look good, but as soon as I move anything, it's over.
So Wiz, you want to know something crazy about what we all do now? Is we connect people to our not only our problems but our stuff that we love, right? And mental health, bro, is like if you're by yourself mentally, like if you feel like you're just in your own thoughts, that's a dangerous place to be at, right? And without all this, like pre-social media, that's all people had, man. See, that looks sick right there. Just
that looks
that's what I'm talking about. But anyways, like now, just by simply starting something and building an audience, you're building more connections, man, because people just want to relate to something. It's all about relation. It's all about somebody hearing something where like, oh wow, I could relate to that, and they feel better about themselves. People, you know what I mean? So I never thought I would ever create something where so many people would feel better about themselves, but that's because we share our experiences. You know what I mean? But you got to like think about it, man. Like I had to do this to get it going. You had to do that to get it going, Wiz and Joe, and then Emilio, who completely did his own thing with Instagram, which I've never seen before. I don't think I've ever seen a strong community like that built in the ball python game on IG, not the unit strong.
We might have been the first one. Now they're popping up.
Only one I could care about. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just saying the only one in my head that really sinks in, and I know that is unfuckable with, that is the V unit family, man. But it would have never happened if you would have never done it. You know what I mean? So it goes back to the thing, just fucking do it. Especially if you really like. Let's talk about one thing that people need help with, okay? Because I was there at a point. I think we were all there. Think about people who get into this. They spend money, they spend loot, but then what? They have to wait. Some people get bored, okay? Some people get bored. They stop doing content because they don't like, oh, I don't want to be repetitive, or they're they don't have shit ready to breed. So sometimes they see everyone else breeding and shit cracking, and they kind of get on their own, like in their heads and stuff like that. How can people pump the brakes? How can people like trust the process more and know that, listen, You may not be breeding this year, but if you just shut the fuck up another year or two, you're going to be breeding everything you want. Let's get into that.
I mean, they got to be patient, and they got to follow the path that they've set for themselves, and not lose that patience. And patience is so important in anything in life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would say. Just be patient. Time is moving faster than what you think.
Wiz, can you relate to that though, as far as that period where, like,
oh yeah,
it's almost like you're like, now what? Like, I mean, remember, like, I always talk about the story. You win the giveaway, right? You know, but I gave you that fire ass GHI leopard hypo that wasn't ready to breed. She was still a baby, right? So it's like you still got to wait. So what did you do for yourself to kind of keep yourself like sane and not be all worried about what other people are doing and just worried about Wiz?
A lot of people forget that updates and seeing progression is a good thing to show other people the steps along the way. So like, while a lot of people think, you know what I mean, you want to go from like showing off babies and hatchlings to looking great to showing egg cuttings right away, that all that shit that come in the middle is great to see, bro. I want to see like growth. I want to see color changes. I want to see, you know, the freckles come in on the bananas, the purples come in on the candies, things like that. So I think seeing that, allowing people to see that progression also will help in that transition time from, like, you know, hatchlings to you cutting your own eggs. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's a good answer. The progression of each animal is somewhere you could go with. That's great content in itself.
Now, Joe,
people like updates.
Like, Joe, your feet are getting concrete as we speak. So, I mean, right now, do you feel like you're losing patience at all, or are you just enjoying the ride right now? What's going on with you?
No, absolutely not. And what I was going to say is that I think that happens to people, like the whole situation you were talking about. And we're seeing a lot of it happen as we're seeing collections get posted up on Facebook and whatnot. I think you really have to take a step back before you get into something like this and say, am I really passionate about it? Do I want to do this? Do I want to be this? Because we're talking about living things here. And the fact that I could see all these people posting up full collections for sale tells me that they honestly, and this may be harsh, but it tells me that they may not have been as passionate about it in the first place as they thought they were.
Yeah.
Because I know me, if I had to sell everything, for some extenuating circumstance, there's no way every single animal's going. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I love these animals too much.
Yeah, I only want to keep the mindset to where, and again, go support USARK Florida, very important. But I just want to keep the mindset where, God forbid, something were to fucking happen, the biggest hammer of the lifetime happens to the industry, and we cannot no longer sell or breed shit. I want to look around being like, I'm good. I mean, like it's unfortunate, but I will keep all this shit. And I'm going to be so happy just to have it. You know what I mean? I mean, this room's already like this. I got to say, one half of this room is already like, because I already suck at breeding at it. So I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, this right here, I love, I admire, I fucking, and then the other side of the room, the only room that isn't really like that are the ball pythons. But at the end of the day, I would still want to keep a ball python in my shit because I still love a ball python. It's just like, it's kind of like, I don't know. Let's think about toys, right? We all had toys as kids, right? But didn't you have toys that were cooler than the other toys? Like, let's be real. Like, you always have that toy. You're like, man, that's a sick toy, but I'm going to low key go on my fucking four-wheeler, fucking like big wheeler. Like, it's like there's just levels to the toys. That's all. But
yeah,
like,
bro.
Do you want to throw that other toy away that's not as sick? No, I still want to keep that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, just,
hey, real quick, when I think about those doomsday scenarios,
yeah. Sucks.
First off, I'd say I move out of Florida, right?
Come to Cali, dog.
I don't know about Cali, bro. But hey, what I say is, you know, there's this old Charles Heston saying that says, out of my cold, dead hand. I mean, that's how I feel about my snakes, bro. You're going to take them out of my cold, dead hand.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, remember that era where they're like, we're going to come get your guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
You ain't gonna do that. That's gonna be a war. That's a war within your own country.
Bro.
But then I don't think they want that type of time. And honestly, what I don't see, by the way, guys, if you just want to know more information of what's happening with USARK, there's a thing called the ESA list. And what they're doing is they're attaching certain species to this list, which keeps you from having to, like, you can't fucking sell these animals across state lines. And it basically can no longer breed or work with these animals is what it comes down to. Nothing official yet, which is why it's like, God damn, but it's just, I don't even like having this shit in the air. Like, I don't even like seeing like the possibilities.
Bro, that's some sneaky shit, man.
Yeah.
To like slip these things in here, kind of like almost under the radar. You know what I'm saying?
Out of nowhere.
we can never let our guard down.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. We need to just continue with our USARK memberships, donating, helping, being professional advocates for our lobby. That way we always have, we're always able to do what we love.
Yeah, man. I mean, and honestly, like, this is, as much as we all love the community and everyone who's in it, in a sense, it's all about the animals, bro. Like, I cannot stop preaching that. It's all about the fucking animals. That's why it's like, I understand the OG way of things of like, okay, you probably made a shit ton of money with this person, and there's probably a mutual respect or even brotherhood with all the money you made. But like, once it crossed the line of you being a fucking animal neglector, like, and it's like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, we're talking about like things you really can't go back from, right? Like when you're a repeat offender of just like neglect after neglect, and it's because it benefits money otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, I can never, like, for any, because I don't, first and foremost, none of us would ever let us get to that point. I don't think. And which makes being a part of a community so strong, is because you're going to have people keep you in check, and people do need to be kept in check sometimes. You know what I mean? Emilio, would you agree on that? Like, you got to check your own, you got to check your closest friends sometimes. It is what it is.
I fully agree.
Yeah. And it goes back to what Wiz was talking about earlier about not taking. And if you're that fucking homie who has a close friend talking to you, why don't you just listen? You know what I mean? And I don't care how long you've been in the game. What it is like I said, that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? What it is these are some serious old heads in the industry who just don't give a fuck, and you ain't gonna teach them. Like, these are people who don't even do USARK shit. Like, and it's like, dude, what? Like, because they're like, what are you gonna do? Like, they're just milking the rest of this money as long as they can get. So, anyways, I one thing I love about everything that we have going on is like the future doesn't look like we're gonna have much of those kind of people. I mean, not in our fucking group, at least. You know what I mean? So.
Guys, and I'm going to tell you guys this. Some people might not like what I'm about to say, but you should be supporting people that are supporting your lobby. You should be supporting people that support USARK, that are USARK members, that are part of the movement to protect our rights.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you're not part of that, you don't have a membership, you don't help USARK help us, then shame on you.
Yeah. But also, like, that's just your disconnection from the industry. You know what I mean? Like, there's either you're with us or you're not with us, but there's no like halfway. Like why should somebody, and here's the thing, man, God bless the people who come in this super hungry and excited, but I do see people who make it a priority to be a member of USARK first and foremost. So right there, that puts that person fucking morally ahead of most other motherfuckers who've been in this game for a long time and don't even shout out USARK. You know what I mean?
Agree.
And it's crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
I was just gonna say, let me be honest with this one. I mean, I've preached how long I've been in the reptile game, but I've been negligent. I didn't join USARK until a year ago at Daytona. That's when I signed up and did my membership. And USARK Florida came even a little bit after that. So I was like, all right, I'll get on this. But happy to say I'm members of both now. So,
and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this a fucking 100 right now. I didn't even know what USARK stood for until 2019. I swear to God,
say the same thing, bro.
I was in this for 2 years. Mind you, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I didn't care because all I heard was NARBE, NARBC, fucking all these goddamn like letters of the alphabet, and I was like super confused. But then, obviously, when I started this podcast And obviously Forrest was the one who fucking like was like, hey, dude, this is what it means, and it's actually really important. And I was like, oh shit. So you learn when you want to take this shit serious is when USARK, you know what I mean? I mean, first and foremost, you should be doing it regardless, but I feel like at some point you got to have that relationship with USARK because it's what we all need. They're fighting for us first and foremost. You know what I mean? And go ahead.
Going to that FWC meeting in Miami, here in my hometown, this last time, and being part of striking down the whitelist, feels amazing, and it was great. I loved it.
Good on you. And I will say what you want about Florida, man, but they do come together when they need to, and I think that's what matters. You know what I mean? I mean, other than that, what would you say, Emilio, your biggest fear about Florida right now? Like, well, if you do have anything about being a keeper in Florida.
There's a lot of misinformation about the whole berm issue nationally. There was a podcast with Joe Rogan where I
saw that.
He went real sensationalist without facts. Little things like that. For the moment, maybe that correct me if I'm wrong. The Marco Rubio Lacey Act, the white list. Yeah, it's on the move again.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I mean, things are not calm, but a little better.
Yeah. And remind me, the laws in Wisconsin, Wiz, they're pretty chill, right? I mean, or what's going on? If you could just update people in Wisconsin, I'm curious.
We pretty much, honestly, man, it's pretty much the Wild West up here, bro. Like if I want a wallaby, if I want a emu, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just go get it. Like the only thing I think you got to have license for is like native species.
Right.
So like, I don't even know. I think the only thing we got here are like garter snakes and stuff like that. And then maybe like Western timber rattlers or something.
Right. So. Damn. Well, listen, I got to wrap up question.
Even then I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my part, bro. I'm still a proud USARK member. And same as you, I didn't know nothing about it till I went to Tinley the first time. And I'm like, what is this auction? Like, what are they raising all this money for? And then like, you start hanging out with the community and meet new people and that circle come together, bro.
I will say, okay, it was one thing knowing about what USARK stood for, but when you go to the fucking auctions, and mind you, my first auction was when Miguel Garcia was going to the shows. Okay. And this motherfucker was dropping 10, 15Ks at the auctions, and like seeing him just bet, like going toe to toe with Timberline and shit like that. You're like, what? This is crazy. You know what I mean? But I also knew, like, first and foremost, Miguel was having great years. Like he was making good money, so he's giving it back to USARK, which also becomes a write-off too, which is great. It's like a win-win, but still, like it's like I get it now. Like man, this guy is showing what the hobby's doing for him by giving back to USARK. You know what I mean? And but those are like the Bob Vu's, you know what I mean? The fucking Justin Kabelkas, and I would say Darian. Shout out to Darian and Morph Market. You know what I mean? Those motherfuckers set the example. They set the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're gonna hook up with Darian at Daytona.
No, you're not.
He's gonna be there.
Oh, I gotta see this, bro.
We're gonna try to hook up.
All right,
it'll be a movie.
Oh shit! All right, check it out real quick. Wrap up question for the homie Joe D. All right, Joe D. What is one thing out there on your list? Okay, like just what's a heavy goal for you for the next 2 years?
With all this,
what would you want? What would, if we could snap our fingers in 2 years? What would you want? What would Joe D want in 2 years? Or you can even do 5 years if it makes it easier. But I want to know in 2 years because you've already been here for 2 years.
He's making some cool puzzle hypo stuff.
Thank you. Yeah. Like we talking combos in that puzzle hypo, or do we talk? Yeah. Like what would you? What are we talking? The foundation of your double recessive being puzzle hypo?
I'm working some other double recessive stuff too, but as of recently, I've expanded my puzzle hypo group. That's probably going to turn into my biggest project, and eventually DG puzzle hypo.
Okay.
I have a pairing to make some hypo het DG pos het puzzles this year, so that should be fun.
Bonus hot seat. Bonus hot seat question: what's been the hardest thing about social media, aka YouTube, so far?
Nice.
figuring out what the hell to make a video about the next week. Honestly, I really enjoy it, and when I have an idea, I put my mind to it. I do it. I edit the video and I post it up. But damn, man, some of those weeks I'm just like, I feel a little stuck. And I've slacked a few weeks. I'll be honest. There's some weeks I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I got Daytona. I got some eggs hatching soon, so it should be good over the next little bit.
You knew, bro. You'll get that rhythm.
Yeah.
Can you? Hey, big shout out to the Great White. Can you imagine doing 3 or 4 shows a week,
bro?
This guy's the man, bro.
Who? We talking about what? Oh, me.
You do 3?
Yeah,
bro. You do 3 or 4 shows a week.
Yeah, but ain't nothing new, bro. I've been doing this shit, dog. You know what I mean?
I know, but it must be. It's not easy.
Bro, it's definitely not easy, bro.
Neither is fucking inclining 2 plates on the fucking bench, bro. You know what I mean? and Emilio makes it look easy. That's what happens when you just show up and do it. But hey, Joe, honestly, man, I'm excited for your growth, and you're in good company, obviously. So keep doing your thing. You want to shout out your Instagram real quick, just let people know where they can tap in with you.
Yeah. Instagram is Meteoric Serpents. YouTube is also Meteoric Serpents. We have a Facebook too. Don't post that much on it, but we're on everything. So go follow us there. Thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Hey, catch the homie at Daytona, but give it up for the homie Big Joe D. All right, bro. Have fun. All right. Don't get too faded. All right. Relax.
I'll try not to.
Oh man. How did I didn't even ask you, Wiz, how'd you link up with Joe? Was it just through all the homies, or how'd you
Yeah. He was on a hair down. Okay. And then I did the first podcast and he jumped on it right away.
Right.
And then he jumped on the second one. And then the third one. And then I was like, yo, you might as well just be here. Just rock with me, bro. And he was like, I'm with it. So, what I mean? He got a great, that's a good kid, bro.
Yeah, man. And obviously it's like, he's smart enough to know that when he's in good hands with and good company and he's learning with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And the chemistry's there too. You guys have good conversations. You guys have good back and forth. And I think that's what's important. I want to hear from you though, man. What's probably been the biggest challenging thing right now for you in social media?
Trying to get past this 1,000 subscriber hump, bro. I've been waiting on that thing, bro. I'm still not there, bro. I'm only at 750, bro.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this real quick,
bro.
And it's Wiz Constrictor on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to Wiz Constrictor's YouTube channel right now. I need everyone right now to go to Wiz Constrictors on YouTube. We're gonna do this together, man. Right now, are you kidding me? This fool should definitely be over at 1K right now. But let me see, because listen, bro, I've had the same frustrations, and I've talked to Barcheck, and I've talked to people. I've talked to people who literally dissected my YouTube and tells me right away what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Okay. So let's check this out, man. Are you cool with doing this real quick?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right,
hell yeah.
So first and foremost, your shorts. How many shorts are you doing a day?
Not even one a day, bro. I am not consistent on shorts.
So do one a day. It looks like you are posting like this one, like anything over 1,000 is respectable, right? But you want to have you ever checked analytics? Do you know how to look at something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to go through that. So what you want to do is, bro, find out the time or the hour you're posting your highest ones and stick to that fucking time frame, that demographic of the day, and you have to post every day. Okay. Post every fucking day. And with I think this is cringe, but people do it anyways. Even post fucking old videos. It works, but people people do it. But that's one thing. Okay. Now listen, this is another thing. So your podcast, this page right here, is it solely podcast stuff, or are you doing other stuff too? Are you mixing it with your like vlogging as well?
Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. I got a playlist for the podcast, but that's really about it.
So check this out. Stop doing cutting shit. See this stuff? No more. If this is what you want to be your main platform for your podcasting, I would actually not post any videos that's not related to podcasting.
Related to the podcast. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shorts is different. You could do so all this stuff right here, bro, all this shit, put in shorts.
Yep.
Okay. All the animal stuff, because that's what I do on my channel, and that's helping me right now. So put all the animal videos that you normally put in videos, use those for your shorts, and just put all
straight on the podcast.
Yeah. And what you can do for that, right? Every time, and I can teach you how to do this after the show, but every time you do a show, bro, you fucking edit clips. You get a bunch of clips. You basically breaking down in topics. You go back, listen to the episode, and you find maybe 3 important topics, and then you basically either screen record or whatever you got to do to clip those. And if you could put 2, I know this is a lot, bro. Trust me, but this is what you got to do.
Hey, bro, you the one. That's why I'm here. I'm soaking it up.
This is fucking YouTube juice, bro. Like, and it's like, because motherfuckers think it's so easy to do YouTube. No, it's not, bro. It's fucking a grind. You have to do all this shit to even become like monetized. So anyway, you apply all that shit, and I guarantee you will be at 1,000 before the end of the year. I guarantee it. I'll fucking put it. I will put everything I got in my basket, telling you will be at 1K. And that's it, bro. Listen, it's a grind. But honestly, you're my boy, and I think I did this for 2 years before I started learning these little things here and there. But all that shit matters, bro. Like the whole like YouTube looks at you as using these tools, and they'll use you for algorithm. And if you don't, then they're like, well, you're not important. Sorry. So
if you ain't making them no money, what is you doing? I got you. I ain't think about it like that. I ain't
Also, Wiz, do you feel like you're posting enough on IG and connecting them together?
Yeah. I definitely post on IG probably just about every day.
Okay.
I try to at least. And then I do a lot of stories. I do a lot of like I make sure to let people know, hey, the podcast is this day at this time, you know.
But I don't think I've seen you do the clips like MJ does, just like
definitely not done that. Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need you don't need to do like all you need is a post of the thumbnail. You know what I mean? And obviously, you know, all your homies will share that. So if you have like, if it's like Saturday night, your night, right? Saturday night, your night. So if you have that shit strategically down where you even promote it Friday, like you use Friday and Saturday as your day to push that episode.
Okay.
And you do that every single time, bro. And mind you, bro, this shit don't happen. I mean, I've been doing this for over 3 years, bro. Like it just starts to pick up, and people will have that time ready to go, ready to hear your show because they're ready for it. It's all about consistency, bro. Just like
I feel you.
But it ain't easy, bro. That's why I give it to you, man. You got a 9 to 5, right, Wiz?
Yeah.
And you got a family.
I'm a vet tech assistant. Yeah, and then I got a baby. Yeah, you know how it goes, bro.
It's not easy, bro. You know what I mean? But
hey, I can do it.
I know. Fuck yeah, you can do it, and you're gonna do it. I know it.
Yeah.
Man. So
bro.
As I always say to you, man, I'm proud of you, man. Keep your shit up, Wiz.
Appreciate you, bro.
Keep doing you. And then I'm here for you. Emilio's here for you, and
always.
What do you want to? Okay, all your subscribers right now that do fuck with you, people who do love your podcast. What do you have to say to all your love and support right now?
All the love and support back to y'all, man. Y'all rock with me. I'm rocking with y'all. We doing this forever. We doing this for the long run. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Hey guys, do me a favor. Again, subscribe to his YouTube channel, follow him on Instagram, but give it up for my boy Wiz Constrictors, ladies and gentlemen.
Much love, MJ. Much love, Emilio. All love.
All right, buddy. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
That's a good guy right there, man. It's a good man right there. And it's awesome, bro. That's why, honestly, that's what grew me to you so fluently, was because I already knew you were fucking with people that I really liked. You know what I mean? And then I realized how big your circle is when I joined the V Unit family. I'm like, holy shit. But bro, you know, there's just certain people that I admire who attract good people in their lives. And that's what you should want to have in your life.
Wiz is great from day one. I remember you always talking about Wiz. He's great, bro.
Dude, let's be honest. Oh my God. So back when I didn't, I was just, kind of typical MJ at a point, and I heard about these clicks, I went hard on the suspects. And then I found out that Wiz was like kind of, and I was like, I only fuck with Wiz. I don't know who the fuck these other guys are. And that's kind of how I was in the very, very beginning. I was just all about Wiz. But then I think I brought Wiz on the show or something, and I saw all his supporters, and that's when I was like, oh, this fool has sick homies. And then I realized what the suspect was. And then I'm a huge movie buff, and I like The Usual Suspects. So it all started, like, I'm like, yo, bro, these fools are sick. What are you talking about? And then I apologized on the show, and now
I remember all that, bro. This has become a tight-knit group. It's freaking awesome.
I love it, man. Again, so big weekend ahead of you. What do you have to say to anyone out there heading to Daytona for the first time, and just overall, how do you feel about Daytona, man?
Daytona's amazing, bro. It's the OG of all the shows,
right?
And let's link up if you're going. Let's talk, and
let people hear it from you, man. If they're in Florida, they don't really know nobody. They love the reptiles. They're going to Daytona. What's the best way to link up? How does somebody approach the unit?
Well, they can hit us on Instagram, Facebook. But you see us at the show, just come talk to us, man.
Hey, the code word is trap talk. Just say trap talk and you're fucking good. Emilio will code it in his head and he'll welcome you into the V Unit family, and the rest fucking it's just easy after that. You know what I mean?
Suspect trap talk V Unit fam.
We all one big
the biggest click.
Yeah.
The biggest click on social media, pretty much.
Fucking making history, bro. Again, thank you for hanging out with me tonight and bringing some of the family members on. What do you have to say all the V Unit? What do you have to say all the V Unit family members out there, bro?
Well, thank you for all the support. Thank you for supporting all of us. MJ, Keys, myself. We got your back, man.
Yeah, 100%. Well, listen, get your rest, bro. I know you're going to be maybe a little bit sore tomorrow after leg day today. I don't know. I hope so. You hope you.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be.
Hey guys,
anyone that does deadlifts and squats on the same day,
murder. Do me a favor. Go to Instagram. Go to Villarino Reptiles. Follow. Subscribe to the family, man. Come fuck with us and have fun this weekend for me, bro. My spirit will be there.
We'll be sharing a lot of videos and
tell Darren I said hi.
Yeah.
I'm cool with him, by the way. We're good. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy he's showing his face to fucking these shows because it's showing a lot. You know what I mean? So good on him, man. But guys, do me a favor. Give it up for my boy, my big dog, Emilio Villarino Reptiles, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, bro.
All right, homie. Have fun. I'll talk to you, but have a good night, man. See you.
You too, bro.
Peace. Thank you so much. That's a wrap for the pre-party Daytona show. God damn it. You guys have a good time for your boy MJ. Guess what? I got to go clock out and go be a dad. Baby time. You feel me? And I'm okay. Dude, listen, I change diapers with passion. Actually, you can't do too quick because that shit splashes and it gets disgusting. All right, listen. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, select all. You'll be on top of every single show I do here, every single piece of content. You won't be slept on, okay? So thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget, if you're looking for exclusive content, if you want to tap in with the Trap Talk family, get into the Patreon, Discord, tap into the group on Instagram, go down to the very first link, click on it, and join the Trap Talk Patreon family. You will be welcomed with open arms, especially if you want to learn. Go to USARK.org. Support USARK. Very important. Shit is going down as always. You just really never know, man. Please, guys, USARK.org. Become a member. And if you can't financially become a member, it's all good. It really is. Just fucking talk about it. Word of mouth. Super crucial. Get your camera. Put it over this QR code. Follow all my social media platforms. Instagram, Trap Talk God 619. Trap Talk Reptile Podcast on IG, okay? Again, go to my other YouTube channel, The Trap Vlogs. Especially if you're like, well, what did the Pomona show look like? What happened? Well, dude, check it out, bro. Premieres tomorrow on the Trap Vlogs YouTube channel, episode 86. Chopped it up with some heavy hitters. It was a fun time. It was a fucking great time. So, yeah, it's going down. And again, if you're going to Daytona, be safe first and foremost. Get an Uber. Don't drink and drive. And link up with the V Unit family. Link up with anybody you got to link up with, man, to have a good time. But have fun, be safe, and it's a wrap. Episode 377. Have a good night, and I'm out. Cheers.